Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update. Just spent some time in our very first video conference with a couple students. That was a lot of fun. So if you didn't get a chance to be a part of that, definitely pop in next time. It was good to see how you guys are doing, catch up. I know we didn't get to talk a whole lot of physics today, but it was good to see how you guys are doing. And I know um, that as we get more into some of that stuff later on, that we'll use that quite a bit to help you guys out and get you information and have communication and stuff like that. So we're still working on how that's going to look best and how that'll work out. But I did want to touch base with you guys today, maybe give you some tips on how to spend your day. I got some stuff to show you right here in front of me. We've been working on a puzzle a little bit today. So really, it's a good way to pass time. Sit down and find a nice table, do a puzzle. It helps pass the time, helps keep your mind sharp. If you have siblings or friends that you have that you want to invite over or allowed to come over, definitely board games are a huge win. I'm a huge board game player. Some of my absolute favorites are on this shelf, and I got others around. Seafarers of Catan, Viticulture. That's kind of fun. You're like a wine connoisseur and you plant your own vineyards. Puerto Rico is kind of a cool economic game. Obviously, the faves like Risk, and Monopoly, and Clue. And then some crazy ones down the bottom like Seven Wonders and Diplomacy and Scythe and things like that. But all great games, even cards and stuff you can do. This is my basement. This used to be kind of my domain, but now my daughter has taken over. It used to not look like this, but at one point we did some painting and some ceilinging and all that kind of stuff and turned into a nice little basement. This is actually just like concrete wall that we painted to make it look like it has like a brick surface, which is kind of a cool look. This is my daughter's kitchen. She's learning how to cook. And then she's got her car she's learning how to drive and her big ball that she bounces on. And then obviously there's the dollhouse that she's been playing with quite a bit. She has a bunch of little animal buddies that she brings down. But this is where we spend a lot of our time playing, hanging out during the day when we're not allowed to go outside or we're social distancing and stuff like that. But anyways, just want to say hi. Hope you guys are doing well. Um, Curious to see what your thoughts are on the would you rather. Obviously, continue to think about that, and I'll continue to have more of those for you guys. There have been lots of good conversations in the video conferencing about some types of videos we could do. Maybe we could do some cooking things from time to time, or you know, different. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, different interactive stuff. That was a little bit of my lunch, but we'll find some fun things to do to keep you guys entertained. Hopefully, at some point, we'll start to tie in. I mean, everything you can tie into physics, but we'll tie some physics things in. I would like to scold tremendously. Sixth period, not a single person from my sixth period class joined our video conferencing. So pretty disappointed in you, period six. Period seven definitely had the most participation. I think 50% of our participants were from seventh period. Way to go. Fourth period, we had a few. Third period, we had a few, so nice job. But period six, I don't know what you guys are doing with your time. It can't be anything good because you weren't there, a part of our conversation today. Let's see. One last thing, if you like to read, interested in reading, obviously that's something you can spend your time doing here. One of my absolute all-time favorite books is this book right here. It's called A Million Miles. Let's see if we get some better light for you guys. There we go. It's called A Million Miles in a Thousand Years by Donald Miller. Kind of a cool book if you're looking for a read, something to kind of sink your teeth into. If you haven't already read through The Hunger Games again in light of this dystopian crisis that we're dealing with, maybe you find some time for something like that, something that's fun, a little easy to read, good stories. Definitely one of my favorite books by one of my favorite authors. Anyways, that's about it. I'm signing off for now. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay inside, stay safe, find some fun stuff to do, be productive. One of the things I encourage my students, you guys, to do when I talked to you today was take some time every day and journal about this stuff. Kind of talk about your thoughts, talk about what it's like to be isolated from people in your house, what it's like to have this going on around the world, because this will be stuff that you'll want to remember because it'll shape you and kind of change who you are quite a bit. So hope you guys enjoy that and try that out. I'm curious to hear what some of your thoughts are next time I talk to you. Have a great day. See you guys later.